Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout!
Sony's margin is there, whereas usually you'd sell a system at a loss or break even just to get people into your ecosystem, but not necessarily if there's no Microsoft with an Xbox One X next to you. Now, it's also important to note that that disk drive, the attachable disk drive for the PlayStation 5 revision currently, but will apparently work on the Pro model according to Sony, has already sold out pretty much across the board. So at Best Buy, it's not available. And I did notice this on Amazon as well as other places like Push Square and more. They were tracking it throughout the day, and eventually it jumped all the way to number 8. So it was like an 8,000% increase or something. And then it just disappeared off Amazon. Like there's no more stock. So people are preparing for the PlayStation 5 Pro, or scalpers are preparing for the PlayStation 5 Pro. I mean, you can take your pick, because if the PS5 Pro comes out and there's no disk drives available, well, that disk drive is just going to be significantly more expensive. So they might be buying and just holding on to this, thinking it's an easy 3 or 4x of a flip by not even having to buy the PS5 Pro. So we'll see as we get closer to that release window in November if more stock pops up, or if it's a situation of, well, there's none out there, so now you have to pay $250 for a detachable Blu-ray drive, because of course Sony has to, they gotta make it unique, don't they? Next up, let's talk about PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium games that are going in this month. These will all be available starting September 17th, and we have one game that I'm very excited to see go in day one, and then another that's making a return from the PlayStation 2 generation that I think is absolutely hilarious, because I would like to see what the newer generation that wasn't necessarily around at that time buying games and playing them, what they think of what is a more creative title, we'll say, from that time period. But we'll start here at the top with PlayStation Blog, and that starts with The Plucky Squire. PS5, it is their day one, September 17th. I'm excited to jump into this. I mean, I did just play Astrobot, but I still really like the way that this game looks. I'm not like tired of 3D platformers even after spending about 15 hours or so in Astrobot. Usually I like to jump around between different genres of games, going from one, maybe like a 3D platformer, then to a shooter. But I've been keeping an eye on Plucky Squire for a while. I'm ready to jump into this one next week. Then we have Under the Waves, PS4, PS5. Night in the Woods, PS5. Chernobyl Light, that's PS4 and PS5. The Wildcard Football, PS4, PS5. Space Engineer, PS4 and PS5. Road 96, that's on the PS5. Den 10, that is a PS4 and Far Cry 5 there on the PS4. Now we do have PSVR here, Pistol Whip. That's the one game we have. And you know what? That's actually pretty good. So that's not a bad addition for the dozens of people out there that still have their PSVR 2 hooked up. Wow, Sony's really, I forgot about that. But he's been adding some value to this. Now, on to the classics. And look, we just came off the month with a bunch of stuff that was really cool setup there. Secret Agent Class, which was an awesome PS3 game. People love this game. And it is now going into a service. We have Sky Guy, which I wasn't necessarily a fan of. Pipeline to go digital and then just go through as an indie title and just kind of set up on an eShop or PlayStation Network. You had to get legit funding and go through a lot of other avenues to get your game out there on a store shelf. And Mr. Mosquito wasn't even one of them. And it's again, you play as a mosquito, you annoy people in a house. They have 12 levels as they show here in the household, and you can use stealth or prepare for air combat. I recommend firing that one up just to try it, just to see some of the games we were dealing with back then, because it's a time period I think a lot of us look back on fondly. But I do think if you play some of these games now, not necessarily Mr. Mosquito, but others, you'd be like, how did I play this game control-wise, that kind of thing. But I do believe like the aesthetics of the games, like how they look, some of the ideas, it's still kind of unmatched from back then. And this is just another example of just some of the weird stuff we'd walk into your local game store and find. And in our last bit of news, let's talk about Sega and 3D Sonic games. Now, we assume their next big 3D Sonic game is going to be Sonic Frontiers 2. They seem pretty happy with the performance of Sonic Frontiers and look at it maybe as like a foundation for a formula going forward, how they approach some of these 3D Sonic games. But there is still the question of, would they ever consider making a Sonic Adventure 3? Because Sonic Adventure 2 is still looked back on right now as just a classic title in Sega's library. I mean, Sonic Adventure 1 as well, but I think that was more the sense of it coming out with the Dreamcast and looking incredible. Sonic Adventure 2 just took things to the next level. Well, we have an interview, which you can see. This is posted up over on VGC. And this is with Sonic head Takashi Lazuka. Says, it's not a standalone game. They're referring here, by the way, to Chow Garden, as they were also asked if they would do a standalone version of that, separated basically from the Adventure series, saying it's integrated into the whole Adventure series gameplay. So we can't just break it off and make it a thing. And so it's like, all right, well, if you're asking for
Round
Chow
1.
Garden and Adventure
Ready,
3,
go!
pretty much asking for Adventure 3. Here. All right, we'll go with that. I think sometimes I'd like to say, hey, yeah, we're making Adventure 3, but we don't have plans for that yet. It's just one of those things that is. Disappointing statement there for Sonic fans as many
Knockout!
for Sonic Adventure 3, but also, to me, that's a
Round
title
2.
we want to see pop up.
Ready,
Sega is
go!
Working out behind the scenes, it does feel like Sega right now is Sonic Frontiers boat, and I think they have to get past that and maybe come back and return to Adventure 3. Don't fall in on that.
Knockout!
That would probably work as
Round 3. Ready, go!
So at this point, my only thing would be, hey, let's remaster that. You know, we get those remasters on remake. Like, we have a hard time playing it, it's a remaster. You got a Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Like, really put in the
Excellent!
would do well, and would probably get people introduced to that
Round 4.
franchise.
Ready,
Sonic
go!
Make the big push for Sonic Adventure 3. Most likely it'll probably be years. From now, tells me we're gonna get a bunch of Sonic Frontier stuff before we go to the comments. Whereas, if the choice is available, do you prefer a cleaner-looking fidelity mode at 30 FPS?
Knockout!
At 60 FPS to play a game. 81% say performance. Say fidelity. I've talked to many
You'll
people
never
who
be a
tell
match
me
for me.
They just leave it on fidelity because they like how it looks, and they've never switched to performance. And then I'll tell them, there are a few friends of mine, I tell, hey, try switching it to performance, play with that for like an hour, then try to go back to fidelity mode. They'll be like, why did you tell me that? Now I don't want to go back to fidelity mode. That's the effect it has on you when you do
Round 1.
that smoother game.
Ready,
like 60 FPS.
go!
Ruins it does. So that's kind of the thing. You didn't have that little top that said, oh, for fidelity. But as we see in some of the stages, there wasn't many people compared to the 120-something million for console.
Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
Check that one out as I can. Actually set things up for next generation, where maybe something that's leaned into much more by developers. And we'll finish up with a comment of the day. It says, Sony handed Nintendo a big system with a $399 or $499 price, and will be seen as a reasonably
Knockout!
price. Well, I mean, we have the PS5 Pro, okay? But it's still just a
Round
regular
3.
PS5. In fact,
Ready,
now
go!
while there's no attention on what still have
Excellent!
people are going to be buying, I still think, the regular PS5.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Their next is the Switch 2 at $99. the PS5 Pro is not so it makes everything else not graphical, but I don't think it's a great comparison for the Switch. I think the PS5
Knockout!
I guess then you could maybe compare the Series S to this, but probably Series X, PS5, those are the better comparisons I think at this point for the Switch. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it here for If you enjoyed this video, guys, hit that like button. If not, hit the dislike. Leave comments down below about everything we talked about here today. If you missed yesterday's news wave, I'll have it up here in a card, or maybe you want to see that Astrobot controller up close as I unbox it. I'll have that link below it. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Today I might catch my reflection, then explore every inch of my kingdom. It's
So I gotta be honest, I'm a little surprised at how many people were fooled by the title of my video yesterday, which, I mean, I wasn't trying to. I was wrong about the system. I was wrong about the PlayStation 5 Pro in a way that I gave it too much credit. If anything, I gave this system way too much credit in my initial video about it, and people thought I was like flipping the narrative on it, and now I was a fan of it. I was very surprised. I'm not a flip-flopper like that. I know some YouTubers make a claim to being like the best flip-floppers in the world, but I'm not one of those people. I am someone who will stand upon what I feel about something because I don't really care about what the vast majority of people say. When I made that video, the initial video on the PlayStation 5 Pro, I had no idea how people were reacting to this system. I wasn't looking around online. I literally just watched the trailer, formulated my thoughts, and then made my video because I feel like people sometimes get lost in the sauce.
Round one. Ready, go!
Take that!
Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout!
You'll never be a match for me.
If they see a lot of people agreeing with something that they disagree with, then they'll kind of change their stance on it. The PlayStation 5 Pro is an overpriced piece of shit. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And now we're learning more about it. And somehow
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout! Round four. Ready, go! Knockout! Round five. Ready, go! Knockout!
So some way the system is worse. It's worse again. Obviously, yesterday's video was the revelation about the fact that $700 doesn't get you a vertical stand, nor does it get you a disk drive, and that sent me over the top, man. That made my piss absolutely boil. And now, because of this, Sony, of course, has the detachable drive for the PlayStation 5 Slim digital system, where you can attach this drive to it and then play physical games. Now, they obviously didn't make a lot of these. They're not going to make a lot of these, and I'll explain why in just a second. But of course, these are now sold out. Best Buy is sold out. Amazon is sold out. And Sony wants that to happen. Sony does not want this to be a viable option. It's a perceived option. It's an optical illusion is what this is. Because what they're going to say is, well, look, you want physical games, you buy the disc drive. We're hard at work trying to make more of these and make it more readily available, when in actuality, they're not going to be doing that at all, because they want to push you to this all-digital future. They don't want used games to be a thing. They don't want you to trade your games with your friends or trade your games into a store and get something new, and then they don't make money on it. They want to have a monopoly on this, and every video game company is guilty of this. Every video game company. That's why you're seeing these all-digital systems appear more and more. Xbox is doing the exact same thing. But with PlayStation and this PlayStation 5 Pro, you would think, at the very least, for $700, you could give me a disc drive. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, whatever. They, them. Whatever you want to rock with is cool with me. They don't want you to play physical games.
Round one.
But then,
Ready, go!
So that's not even the point of this video. About the disc drive selling out already. It's going to be a place to get because people are going to sell it. It's not about how $800 system with a disc drive is the cheapest. The United States has the best. In the UK, it's over $1,000. Japan, we're not even going to talk about that. Canada, just bend over and take it, pal. Take it. Have the
Knockout.
The Mountie come along and watch as you take it from Sony. Because
Round
you
two.
want
Ready,
to proceed
go!
to the enhanced games. But here's the key. PlayStation 5 Pro enhanced games is marketing for everything. That are still 30 frames per second. The whole point of the damn presentation that we saw with Mark Cerny was what? This is supposed to be
Knockout.
the bridge to like the PlayStation 6 to where you get the
Round
best of
three.
graphics mode and you
Ready,
get the best of
go!
fidelity. And that's what they promoted this as. That's what they showcased this as. I'm not saying that they didn't do that because that's what they did. That was the priority of their marketing with this. But it doesn't seem like that's the case because we have this report coming out from Tom Warren that
Knockout.
dump on that mindset here. So this is actually
Round
based
four.
on an article
Ready,
that he wrote
go!
months ago that flew under the radar because, of course, the PlayStation 5 Pro wasn't announced. He reshared this article yesterday because he wanted to bring attention to it because he was able to talk with sources with Sony to sort of, that would agree with what he was saying with this. So the information in it is relevant today. Sources familiar with Sony plans tell The Verge
Knockout.
that Sony is asking developers to create a new PS5 exclusive graphic
Round
mode in
five.
games that combines with
Ready,
PlayStation's new
go!
PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, upscaled to 4K with a 60 frames per second frame rate and ray tracing. Of course, all this came to fruition. You saw the that is going to while Sony wants this new mode in games, the PlayStation 5 Pro Enhanced label will still be available for a variety of other scenarios that include 30 frame per second games. Developers have the option of increasing the targeted resolution for PS5 Pro games that run at a fixed resolution on PS5, or even increasing the target maximum resolution for games that run at a variable resolution on PS5.
Knockout.
We see PS5 Pro Enhanced games that run between 1080 and 1440p resolution at 30 frames per second on the base PS5 and run at 160p on the PS4 or the PS5 Pro at the same frame rate. A fixed resolution increase from 1080 or 1440p to 2160. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Would also qualify as a PS5 Pro Enhanced game. Developers could also choose to enable ray tracing effects and get the PS5 Pro Enhanced label without improving resolution or frame rates. So you don't even have to increase to 2K or 4K or anything like that. You could just add ray tracing to your game and it could still be 30 frames per second. And if a developer wants to target 60 frames per second instead of 30 frames per second with the same resolution, this may also qualify as a PS5 Pro Enhanced game. So companies don't have to do anything. They could do a small upgrade in resolution, and it's a PS5 Pro Enhanced game. They could put that, because this is what it all boils down to. It all boils down to marketing with this thing, because you have to convince people to want this. Something like Grand Theft Auto 6. That is going to be something that will convince people to want this. Grand Theft Auto 6, I don't think is coming out at the end of next year. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm assuming this is a 2026 game. By 2026, we're probably already talking about new consoles. We're probably already talking about a PS6 and an Xbox Series 2 or whatever the hell it's going to be. So when you're showing these old games, these games that already exist on the marketplace, and you could just add some ray tracing into it, and now, bam, it's PS5 Pro Enhanced. You could add a bump in the resolution of the game, even if it's a variable refresh rate, bam, it's PS5 Pro Enhanced. But it's still at 30 frames per second. Why is 1080p 60 frames per second not the baseline for games? There is no stop. Now, let me be clear. I'm not big into P. I'm not big into frame rates. I play a lot of Nintendo Switch games, okay? But there's no reason to spend $700+ on a system where every game on that system is not going to be 60 frames per second. 60 frames per second for me is ideal. That is what I want out of a game. I still think there are...
At Curry's, we're doing everything we can to help you save energy.
Is that
The LG InstaView lets you peek inside the fridge without opening the door.
Love it. Hun?
Yeah, but will it save us money? Yeah, will it?
Yeah, cuts back on cold air loss. Perfect for big families.
Tell the tales.
Claim a guaranteed reward between £10 and £10,000 on selected energy-efficient tech at Curry's.
Trying to save money on business travel? You should definitely use Navan. Navan's platform helps our companies save
good games at 30 frames per second. But the fact that 60 frames per second is not an industry standard in 2024 with brand new hardware coming out is absolutely ridiculous, especially when this brand new hardware cost $800 to get it with a damn disk drive. Who is making these decisions at Sony? Who signed off on this? And I know it's going to happen. It's going to sell well initially, okay? Nobody's going to be surprised by that because of the fact that people like new stuff. They like shiny new toys. It's always sort of something fun to get a shiny new toy so you can go on social media and be like, look, I've got money. I can afford this. And then meanwhile, your lights are flickering because you ain't pay your light bill because you bought this piece of shit instead so that you could play a game that was 1080p and now it's 1280p, because you're really going to notice that difference on your TCL TV, right? Because everyone that's buying this, of course, has a top-end television to where you can notice these things, right? This is ridiculous. This is the most unneeded thing in the world. At least there's
Round one.
PlayStation
Ready,
4.
go!
PS4, like I said in yesterday's video, they showed you new games and how they're going to be enhanced with it, and you could actually somewhat see it a little bit better than on a YouTube video. I'm sure some games are going to benefit from this, but is the benefit going to be enough to the point of where people should buy this? And that's what it comes down to. If you have a PS5,
Knockout.
you could just buy $700 worth of games. And
Round two.
those games
Ready,
will give you a
go!
very similar experience. And you know what? You probably played all those games already. Buy some real party stuff. Buy some indie stuff. This is insane. This is insane. There's so many people. Greatest thing ever. Like, I don't get it. I don't even think I'm gonna buy it. You know, I can easily buy one. I could write it off on my
Knockout.
show it off on the channel. But it's gonna be a pain in the ass to buy one.
Round three.
And there's no incentive
Ready, go!
that will benefit from it. And I still don't care. I still don't care. So let me know what you think of this in the comment section down below. Thank you for checking out this video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share. Hopefully something else happens so I can talk about something else.
Knockout.
I'm tired of talking about the damn thing. But it's just like every day that goes by, it's like the reason to buy one is less and less. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.
Book now for summer 2025 with EasyJet Holiday.
Back 高いからって。えい。なめないでね。は？覚悟はできてますの？
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout!
I would just like to pop in here real quick and
Round three.
to the now 25-year-old.
Ready, go!
Yeah, that's right. 99.99. An amazing date to launch your new console. I got up at 4:30 or something in the morning, so I could be there for the thing. I stood in line, cash for that thing. I was really stoked. It was the rebirth.
Knockout!
For a couple of real struggling years, you know. I really thought it was going to be the thing that would put us on a path forever. And it would become very quickly one of my favorite consoles. I played this thing probably... I took a day off a Sunday, and I probably played it till midnight that night. And I loved it. Even that weird little Dreamcast memory card thing. What was that called? MPU, MMU, micro memory, whatever the hell it was called. Look at those brightly colored buttons. That beefy D-pad. A start button the size of a freaking guitar pick. That big fat controller. I mean, look at this thing. That orange, bright orange logo. Oh, man. Compatible with Windows CE. You guys, it was a different time. But pour one out for your old pal Sega and what could have been with the Dreamcast 2, 3, 4. Maybe they would have called it the Dreamcaster, and then the Dreamcastier, and then the Dreamcastius, perhaps.
This season, only with Game Pass. Let the party begin. Watch every game from every team in the league. Every edge of your seat snap. Every game-changing sack. Every pivot.
So we are here at Forgotten Worlds, the largest retro game store in the United Kingdom. We're going to be taking a look at pretty much everything in the store. All these games, figures, consoles, toys, the arcade at the back, everything you see.
Round one.
Cover all.
Ready,
go!
go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! 4. Ready, go! Come on! Come on! Yeah! Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go! Come on! Yeah! Knockout! Ha! I got no time for you! Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Come on! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! It's like you're moving in slow motion.
And now a word from our amazing sponsor, Bitmap Books. Check this offer.
Bitmap Books delivers the highest quality, most visually splendid gaming books ever produced. Every book, both published and up and coming, is packed with gorgeous artwork, information and interviews. And with Bitmap Books, you can expect high quality binding as well as secure shipping, making sure your books are delivered safe and securely. So for all of their products, check out bitmapbooks.com today and grab yourselves a slice of history, just as I've done many a time.
Alright guys, we have made it here. We've got a lot of Japanese PlayStation 1 to go through. And I've also just found a copy of Take the Blood, which my friend Matt used to talk about so much when we were kids. So in honour of Matt, and I'm going to send him a picture on WhatsApp, we're going going to pick up a Japanese copy of Kill the Blood because this is all about nostalgia. And when I come to places like this, I see a game that literally takes me back to when I was little. So, Kill the Blood for Max. So, I recently discovered Google Lens. So if I get like stuck on any of these translations, we're flipping to that straight away. But this is here, just randomly laid out. We've got a Chinese English copy of Silent Hill. Silent Hill, the Chinese English version of Silent Hill. I mean, that...
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Oh! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
次に会うまでに、はっ、もっと強くなってね。
That kind of like front cover, that artwork is just so plain, but it's so effective. I'm not going to buy it. We've got, you know, Silent Hill 2 remake coming up. Can't read Japanese. Well, mind you, we can play it in English as well. Can't read Chinese, but maybe we could pick this up. I don't know. But there's not really much on the kind of Japanese stuff that I would like. I really love this, like absolutely love this artwork for Theme Park. I own a copy of this, but this looks like the kind of classics version with the white border around it. So that's really nice. I always thought that the Japanese Theme Park artwork is so much nicer. We've got some King of Fighters 95 here.
Round 1.
Recently picked
Ready,
up
go!
There's just loads of cool stuff moving into Sega Saturn as well. We've got GameCube. There's just a engine there, look, check it out. We've got some Grandian here.
Excellent!
This is the special edition by the looks of things.
Round 2.
Really nice artwork.
Ready, go!
Love this stuff. 5 quid with the disc. That is not bad, actually. That is not bad. The Game Boy Advance player with the disc there. The Japanese one. Not too shabby. At all, man. You've got the nice, the horrible GameCube controller as well.
Knockout!
That stuff.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
Ha! コエン剣の前に敵はない。
Round 1. Ready, go! Excellent! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout!
Amazing.
Bye bye! 勝っちゃった
Bedor.
What would be really cool to find actually on the PlayStation 1 is a copy. I think it's like Pepsi Man or something like that. I might ask the guys at the front actually, but Pepsi Man is, sure it's Pepsi Man. Now I'm like wondering. But that, even in Japan, you're looking at like, say, I think my friends, well, I say friends, people I know online at the minute are over there, they're looking at like 167 Australian dollars, half that. It's not too bad for kind of like over in Japan, but over here we'll be paying a hell of a lot more. Clocks this here, Bomberman Land 2 on the GameCube. How cool is that box art? Just soaking that bad boy in. What else do we got here? I believe I have this as well. Phantasy Star Online, episode 1 and 2. Oh, I definitely have this. Naruto 2. Some really nice stuff. Random box art. I actually really like that box art, to be fair. That's cool. Some Virtua Striker. I always thought like the Japanese GameCube games just look so much nicer than ours, and that like they all seem to have these little cool slip cases, which just really lets that artwork pump. So if like you're an video game art connoisseur, let's face it, like Japanese stuff is where it's at. Right, all of this looks to be the English stuff. So if we start all the way down here, we've got Sega Mega Drive, we've got Mega CD. We'll take a closer look at this. You've got your Dreamcast, your Master System, Saturn, and a very healthy selection of Saturn games indeed. We've also got N-Gage, we've got some, this looks like kind of limited run stuff, like, you know, Retro City Rampage, nice PS1 selection, CDI, Unbox, Mega Drive, Unbox Super Nintendo, Game Gear, Unbox N64, there is a copy of Fighting Force 64 in an upcoming episode. We're going to be doing by the list as well. The boxed copy is in that. So hold on to your hats to see if we can find that. Game Gear, Game Boy GBA, Super Nintendo, N64, NES, Game Boy Box, 3DS Switch, Game Boy Advance there as well. I mean, this place, including the Street Fighter tin, really does have absolutely everything. The big question on this though is, does this have the pin? No! It doesn't have the pin. The game is upside down, but it does not have the pin. It would probably be a lot more than £65 if it had the pin. But let's take a look at this in more detail. Also repping some Vita up here. Now the newest stuff, I'm not as fussed on, but just for you, you've got your really nice collector's pieces on your Switch stuff. We've got some Axiom Verge there, a little bit battered, but it doesn't matter. Again, just really, oh, that's cool. I think that was a pre-order bonus, that's really nice. And then your kind of standard stuff here on your Switch. Not really kind of vibing the Switch stuff, like for me on this.
Round 1. Ready, go! Round 2. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
Where am I with DS? That was on the challenge until I realised I actually frickin' own it. But I don't want to get too embroiled in buying the list today. I want to do that on a separate day, maybe even after I film this. But anyway, I digress. So excited. Oh wow, check this out. That was amazing on the Super Nintendo. That is such a good game on the Super Nintendo. I don't know if they have it, but that is amazing. I'm spotting some Mega Man, Dr. Wily's Revenge here. Astro Boy, some 32 in 1 Joust, Pitfall. Oh, nice. Link to the Past, 4 Swords. Bloody beautiful. I have it. But it's nice just to kind of leaf through some of these. That's Repro. Is that Repro box? No, it's not. No, it's not, my bad. But that is lush. The artwork is so nice on that.
Round 1. Ready, go! Round 2. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go!
What else do we got? Some Street Fighter Alpha. Oh, maybe it is a repro. Is this like a repro section there? We got that. What else do we got? Oh, now this. Saw this a lot at Siege. The Shantae. If you can get an original copy of this, it'll cost you a fortune, but it was re-released by a limited run, as you can see. So it's a bit more of a kind of easier price for those that want to collect it. They have some banger stuff in here, guys. There's absolutely tons of stuff. Tons. What is this? I believe I own that, but still cool to see in the wild. So yeah, all this good stuff we missed. We got some Jag stuff down here. Doom. Missed on Jaguar CD. No way. No way. There's Jaguar CD games in here. Incredible. The Atari, Commodore and Specky kind of goes all along here. This is not my jam, but you can see that there's so much cool stuff. PC, loads of bits, guys. I am astounded, but what more would you expect in the UK's biggest retro game shop?
Turn it up with new Street Vibes soft taco kits from Old El Paso. Make some noise!
Kind of feel like I deliberately want to like ignore the N64 games, because if I see Fighting Force 64 because that's in the challenge. Right, we're going to come back to that. We're going to come back to that. But SNES, some really nice stuff in that I've clocked, such as this. Hurricanes on the SNES. Really nice condition there. Quite difficult to get. There was a cartoon of this back in the day. Good, it was good actually, it was really good. Tintin in Tibet. Getting a CIB copy of this on PAL, it is quite rare. I have an unboxed copy, but as you guys can see, this is a really nice condition copy of Tintin in Tibet. Really nice that is. So carefully pop that back in. This random game here, The Great Circus Mystery starring Mickey and Minnie. Just so much like random stuff. I've never even heard or seen this game, but it's got a little bit of damage on the bottom there. But it's great coming to places like this because it just opens up so much stuff to learn. Mystical Ninja, The Legend of. I want to take a quick look underneath. Let's see if we can find any gems here. Okay, so there's no Turtles in Time. We'll put these back because that's also on my list, but I'm skipping episodes. But still a really healthy selection of SNES games, as with the unboxed stuff as well. Here we go, there's an unboxed copy. So just to kind of compare, if you buy a unboxed copy, it's very damaged, 15 quid. But I think the box copy in here was one something. So depends what you want. That's definitely in collector's condition. So I guess you get what you pay for. Right, let's take a look at the Game Gear games. If Bullet still watches the video, he would see another copy of Road Rash. We talk about Road Rash all the time on my live streams. And ever since we've talked about it, it crops up on every retro game hunt I go on. Just going to carefully put that down there. Some nice stuff. Got a Chase HQ there. Recently picked that up on the Game Boy, actually. If you saw Monday's episode, it's a bit of a chilled episode, but you see me talk about that. Go and watch that. What is this? What is that right there? Factory Panic? Why have I never heard of this? Why does this pique my interest somewhat? That is so random. Factory Panic, Sega Game Gear only. It's only 20 quid. So this might have to kind of like join my list, which is kind of here for now. I'm still undecided on Theme Park. That's a bit random. And some Sonic Spinball, which is that classic box art. Some of the higher stuff, like your branded games on your Sega Game Gear, do go for quite a bit. Some classic Aliens 3. What else do we got? Chess Master. Yeah, but some really nice stuff. And that artwork is simply iconic. Loads of PS1. Don't think this is all your rare stuff. This is more your kind of common stuff. A little bit of V-Rally going on there. V-Rally 2 rather. Sentinel Returns. Never heard of it. I think that's the beauty of PS1 stuff, is you can find stuff that you've never even heard of.
Here's Sally. She's on level 2.
Where is my car?
Level 3, Sally. Amazing. See the light and save an average of £230 a year.
So, a couple of random things that have like caught my eye then is this like double pack here. He's got another one in. In fact, this is another double pack. So check these out, okay? We've got the double pack of Jungle Book and Columns. And if you look inside, how weird is that? I've never seen these. I've seen these online, but I haven't seen them like in the flesh. And then the second one is this one. So we got the Joe Montana Football 3 and Double Clutch on the Sega Mega Drive. So they are wicked. They're really cool. There's a whole heap of cool Sega Genesis and Sega MD stuff. Squirrel King. What is this? That is a repro. Why have I never heard of that? Squirrel King. What is this? If anybody knows anything about that, you need to let us know. But some just kind of, you know, I guess good stuff here. Shining Force 2, right up there, isn't it? But then right down to your FIFA 96. So I think no matter what your budget is, you're getting something. Side pocket, not on the Super Famicom though. Hopefully we will find that. But what is really piquing my interest, and this sounds really odd, but there's these Sega Mega CD VHS, like just random Sega Mega CD VHS. Looks like you got this with Mean Machines Sega Mag, and they were just like before the internet, we had VHS. Get your tips, cheats, and all the kind of previews and reviews coming up on media like this. So let's see if the video itself is actually branded. Sadly not, but it has been rewound. Okay, this is odd. What is this? Pappy Commando. Limited edition. Product assembled in China. And that is something bits. And it looks factory sealed. You've got the seal on it there. Random. Yeah, like I said, just some kind of nice stuff in. This is a great game. King of Monsters. Absolute banger title. Alien Soldier as well. Oof, you've got a big hit right there. No instructions, but it's good. I like that they say no instructions, so you're not ferreting through. You can see it's complete or not. Some NHL 96. Shout out to Brit. That is not factory sealed, surely not. That cannot be factory sealed. Is that a reseal, guys? Sounds very, feels very cool. What is this one? Yet more kind of American sports stuff, some baseball. And everything is double rows, so when you come, make sure when you're hunting through these that you're going through the double rows as well. Stops this. Mortal Kombat on the Mega CD.
Your brother's soul is mine.
Oh, it's a blinding game. So good. So good. What else do we have? Some Dracula Unleashed. Never seen that actually on the Mega CD. It's like one of those really low budget FMV titles. Time Gal. Seen that before. Seen that at the expos. Mickey Mania Road Avenger. That is a classic. Final Fight CD. Brutal Paws of Fury. Microcosm Dune. What is this? Lethal Enforcers. In Excess. What? Oh, it's the band, isn't it? That is like music videos. What on earth? Shout out to the In Excess fans on here. The classic Night Trap. Some Slam City. We're FMVing it right out in this portion of the shop, guys. We're FMVing it right out. What else is the BC Racers? Lethal Enforcers again, some NBA Jam. These cases are so much better. There's also unboxed games as well. Or are they like for demonstration purposes only? Soulstar demos. I thought they'd be like unboxed games, but they're actually demos. Oh, that is awesome. Cool. Oh, Fatal Fury demo CD, not for resale. That is wicked. Check out the artwork.
Hey, listen!
Barista-style coffee in an instant. New Kenko Millicano Smooth Latte.
Alright, let's guide you through. This, to me, looks all Japanese. We've got NTSC, SNES down here. So you've got your Japanese PlayStation 2, Japanese PlayStation 1, OG Xbox, Sega Dreamcast, some nice 3DS stuff, which is incredible. Really nice. You've got some Game Boy, This is really cool. We got some Splatterhouse on the PC Engine, boxed and unboxed here in this folder. We have some Sega Mega Drive, or rather Sega Genesis. We have Super Famicom and N64 merged in here, which is going to be a hot section in the By the List playlist. We've got N64, unboxed Super Famicom. We've got Virtua Boy. We're going to be taking a look here. I want to really go through this section, which is the NTSC Super Nintendo bits. Looks like there's some big hitters in there. What is that? Super Mario World. Oh, wait a sec. We got some ROM hacks here. What the heck? We got ROM hacks, guys. Check this out.
Yeah, that's it.
That is just so cool. Mario something 3. The Second Reality Project.
There's a Zelda one there as well. I don't know what's...
HP Plus Edition. We got a Super Mario World. There's lots in there, isn't there?
Yeah. Puzzle Dude Quest.
Puzzle Dude Quest. I mean, the ingenuity is 10 out of 10, not gonna lie. This is... Oh, we've even got...
Master Quest as well.
Master Quest, nice.
Sounds promising. Yeah.
What's this one? RetroGamerRyan.com. Shout out to you, mate, whoever you are. But no, it's cool, and it just shows that there's something here for everybody if you like your ROM packs.
Yeah, different.
You're getting a few bits and bobs in here, aren't you? Super Mario Brothers 3, the classic project. Let's just check that one. Am I being too heavy-handed?
No, all good here.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm not going to get in trouble, am I?
Not in this shop, no. We should see what some of the people do in this shop, so no, you're fine.
I got the album.
And here are the NTSC S and S. I can't quite pull them out, so if I need anything, I might have to shout. Okay, this is sealed. This is skyrocketed in price as well. Great artwork. Incredible artwork. We got some Gradius there. I have this one. What else do we have? Oh, here we go. We're punching into the classics now with some Super Castlevania 4. Have this as well on NTSC and on PAL. Got some shadow at the back.
Round 1. Ready, go!
700 beauties. 700 beauties for a copy of Chrono Trigger on channel memberships. If you guys want to become a channel member, click join on the main page or the second link in the description. 3 tiers, all with different perks for you if you want to become
Round 2.
a member.
Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go!
Sega Mega Drive. I didn't know they did it on the Super Nintendo. What else do we have? Some that I know. If I had the insert,
knockout!
I'd probably pick that up actually. Let me put it in the menu.
Round 4.
We can find an insert.
Ready, go!
The back Super Game Boy Racing and Star Wars. That's your lot for your NTSC stuff.
Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go!
dipping into some more 16-bit goodness now. That's right. That's
Round
a
one.
weird kind of box.
Ready? Go!
Yeah, definitely replay. Definitely replay there. What else do we got? Oh, classic Wonder Boy. Oh my god, I have so many memories playing that at Christmas time. So many memories playing that.
Bring out! Round two. Ready? Go!
I'll tell you what is a shame. I was kind of waiting for it and I saw now this is unbelievable. Outside of Sonic is one of the most enjoyable games we played as kids.
Knockout!
That's such a shame. And I even think the PAL copy
Round three.
skyrocketed in price.
Ready?
And
Go!
that is such a shame. Ball. You see that I'm sticking with stuff that I can easily recognise. I unlock a copy of Gauntlet as well. But that
Knockout!
so many memories. So I think I'm going to hold off on the
Round four.
section. But I
Ready?
can
Go!
in terms of replay, I want to do this challenge because there is a game that I'm looking for. But unless against you on there. It's so good. This
Knockout! Round five. Ready? Go!
But yeah, it's one of goodness here. But we'll hold off to have a real route through in the next episode.
Knockout!
Right, my buddy Riff, shout out to Pixel Gamer Squad, would freaking love this section as he is going for his full NES kind of collection.
Round one.
Got the Black Label F1.
Ready?
But
Go!
one goes for a lot of dollar. It's nice condition, which is good. Sausage. Pinball, Donkey Kong. That is really nice. I don't actually see Gunsmoke around. And I'm seeing more Black Label stuff as well. That is also a great game. Monster in My Pocket.
Knockout!
That actually came with, I'm sure it came with the monsters. That's that unbox. It has, I don't even know
Round two.
anymore.
Ready? Go!
It's actually a crap game. I've wanted it for quite some time in the collection. I bet they don't have it unboxed. Rad Racer Classic. Let's go. Next our minds playing this. Incredibly difficult. What else do we got? We got loads of stuff as well. Trog, little banger title. Sanity, Field. I don't think I have a box copy of Monsters in My Pocket, which is a shame.
Round three.
Doesn't look like there is.
Ready? Go!
Maybe we could add it to the list, actually. On the side, we've already kind of gone through some of the PS4 stuff. We've already gone through some of the Gamertag stuff. Here, which I just want to kind of go through actually. There is an obscure copy of Zelda
Knockout!
of the Wild. See if they've got it in. And there's
Round
a
four.
on the back.
Ready? Go!
There's not too many Wii U games, unfortunately. That's the lot. But that's okay. Maybe tomorrow. stuff in the corner.
Knockout!
This case full of figures. We've got Link, different iterations of Link.
Round 5.
Lots of
Ready?
Japanese figures here.
Go!
There's a really cool T800 at the back shaft. That's my Chinese. Here looks like an original film poster. That's incredible. That is incredible. Wow. Even more movies. Things here. Oh wow, we got the Super Mario thing. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
まだまだ練習のつもりなんだがな。
Figures galore. Consoles galore. This is the Japanese stuff which we're going to take a look at. But honestly, I am just astounded at all the stuff that's in here. Down to Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. Admittedly, my knowledge of figures isn't as good as some of your knowledge. I know Jim, I was talking to Jim, one of the staff, and he's more into his figures than games, whereas it's the opposite for me. And that's okay, that's fine. Everybody's got a little different, different niche, different kind of interest, passions, drives. But this just seems like there's something for everyone, even just randomly down to whatever that is. Just some kind of pencil sharpener, baby Yoda thing, I don't know, Grogu job. Just seen a Super Nintendo variant I don't have, but the box is battered. Oh, it's really battered. It's got like the Starwing label. It's the base pack, but it has the Starwing label at the bottom at 175. Oh, if that was in better condition. If that was in better condition. Now this is a weird iteration of the PSX. I have the white one. I'm not sure what the grey one is. Not sure what the grey one is. But these were released in Japan only, and they were deemed as, or sold, or marketed as an all-out entertainment system. People would watch TV through it, you could play your PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and they are notorious for breaking. They're notorious for breaking very easily, but I don't know what the grey one is. Mine fully works. These panels tended to come off quite easily as well. What is that grey one? And check that. Japanese PS1, we've got the dual shock at the back there. Oh, look at that tasty little thing. This is exactly how consoles are in Japan. They're all in these placky bags. More down here.
Round 1. Ready? Go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready? Go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready? Go!
out!
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout! 残念だったな、凡人くん。Round one. Ready, go! Excellent! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout! Round four. Ready, go! Knockout!
あるのよ。
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
まだまだ練習のつもりなんだがな。
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout.
次に会うまでに、はっ！もっと強くなってね。you